Imagine sitting at the Christmas table while your entire family literally takes turns listing every single reason you are officially the family disappointment. This isn't some dramatized movie scene. This was my actual reality last December, sandwiched between a judgmental aunt and a cousin who can't stop bragging about his latest promotion. While the turkey was getting cold, Aunt Linda was busy dissecting my unstable career choices, and my father was comparing my modest savings to the massive engineering firm my cousin apparently runs. For years, I played the role of the quiet black sheep, nodding along to their backhanded compliments and pretending their words didn't cut like a jagged steak knife. They saw a freelancer with no stability, a traveler with no roots, and a dreamer with no real future. They viewed my happiness as a total lack of ambition because it didn't come with a corner office or a mortgage that keeps me up at night. But this year, the air in the dining room shifted the moment I stopped staring at my plate and looked them directly in the eye. I realized in that split second that the only reason they were calling me a disappointment was because I refused to live out the miserable script they had written for me decades ago. I finally started talking, and for the first time in my life, nobody interrupted. I told them about the profound peace I found in a life they simply cannot comprehend. I explained that while they spent their years chasing hollow titles and stress-induced gray hairs, I spent mine building a life centered on personal freedom and genuine, unfiltered happiness. I told them that their version of success looked exactly like a gilded cage to me. The room went completely silent when I pointed out that Aunt Linda hasn't genuinely smiled in a decade, and my successful cousin is currently on his third cycle of total burnout. I wasn't being mean, I was finally being honest. I told them that being a disappointment to a group of people who measure human worth solely by a paycheck is actually the greatest compliment I have ever received in my entire life. The tension didn't magically vanish, but the power they held over me did. I walked away from that table feeling lighter than I ever have, finally realizing that you don't owe anyone a version of yourself that makes them feel comfortable. If you've ever felt like the black sheep of your family, or hit that follow button and tell me your story in the comments right now.